that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think.
It's a stadium with a proud football tradition. It has hosted several World Cups. It has some football tradition, too. And from where the Berlin Thunder won 3 NFL Europe championships, it is so good to be back here in Berlin's Olympic Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Atlanta Falcons and the Indianapolis Colts. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Grab ball 80.
Now for the first time, a give to the former Indiana Hoosier. He dodged the tackle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, well, you can't do it better than that.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Back now, pressure coming. Hits him on the out route. He has room past the 25. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, Drew, I love that.
And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Flushed out of the pocket. Cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throw here, third down. Cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Here's Smith on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. He picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Gets it to him on the screen. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down Colts.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
He's out clear. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
You know, that's exactly how a defense should adapt as a play progresses. They blanketed everybody in coverage, but still kept all eyes on the quarterback to keep him from breaking containment. He got out for no gain, but that feels like a sack for those defenders.
Forced out to his right. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
The end zone, but incomplete. It's going to force them into a 4th down decision. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it. They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Catch made right side by Coleman. Get some space around midfield. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Working now from the gun. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Free inside the 30. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons get 6 more on their early advantage. Now the PAT try coming up. extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons drive their lead to 11.
14. Colts 3.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Here's Smith on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. The throw outside, and they might throw this again. Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. And he's in. Oh, the jump pass stuns him and ends with a touchdown. Now we'll see them try the point after.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Colts cut the lead down to 4.
Falcons 14. Colts 10.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Gronk, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Third down, line to gain, 9 yards out.
Here we go. 19 tight. 19 line.
3rd and long for him here. On the left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That's the end of our opening quarter. 14-10 our score. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Back-to-back carries here. He is down to the 30-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
1st down, Atlanta.
He's dropping back to throw. Brought in left side by Jones. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now lead by 10. They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons drive their lead to 11.
Colts 10.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. This return starts at the 5. He's going well so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. The give now out of the shotgun. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
Dump off caught by his back. And he gets it through the midfield stripe, but onto the Falcons side of the field.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
70.
Back to throw. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's good for a Colts. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
79, Cowboy 80.
Looking in the air here. Headed out right. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Colts take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Buying some time right. He's running with it. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Second down, looking for options. Going deep here for the end zone. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested. They knocked it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Fourth down, pass coming. Buys time, rolling right. It's on target to Johnson. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
Okay, ready?
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's the long back on the handoff. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one's nabbed by Allen. is going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here we go, set.
They'll try and punch it in. They take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a one-score game before halftime. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts cut the lead down to 4.
Falcons 21, Colts 17.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Throwing the out route complete. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. To the air now on 1st and 10. On the move, past the 40. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his number.
Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Colts make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, they've still got the lead, Brock, but they've been unable to find any separation, and now a couple of drives in a row have ended with interceptions.
Might not have cost them the lead quite yet, Kate, but you just know this offensively. Like, you just continue to make mistakes, errors, turnovers. You give your opponent life. That's not the place you want to be.
He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. It's another first half mistake. He loses it on the return. They could get this back. And they get on top of it. Wow, nearly 2 turnovers on the same play, but he'll stay with them after the interception. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. So a rarity for anyone playing penalty bingo. It's a kickoff out of bounds and some great field position starting out. 1st and 10 for him now following the penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Here's a throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Waste of time.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. The Falcons go in nickel, 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Getting out to his left. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He'll air it out on 3rd. He rolls to his right. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Back to throw it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Has room into the secondary. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons push their lead further to start the half.
The kicker on.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you it's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
Colts 17.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Setting up the running back screen. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. They'll throw it. Taking a shot deep here. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do on your primary target.
To the air on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They're going for this. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Another carry for him. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll go play action. He brings it in. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Falcons push their lead to 18.
17.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Here's Smith on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Let's go now. Mustang 19.
They're going to try and throw it here. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd.